What's going on? Wow. I got my settings figured out. So, what's going on, everybody? I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, I guess. Hear myself. There's a flag warning. All right, so this is gonna be cool. I got an idea. All right, so in the comments section, in the description, there's a link. This link will take you to an app called Marco. This is the app. I've got this app connected to my iPad right now, and I made a group. So if you want to go into the description and click on that link, it's free. It's a download. I can bring you into this live stream. So if I show you, here's where your face will pop up. There's already a thing in here. Here, play it for you. This is what you'll see. What up, everybody? Thanks for coming to check out the channel. That little button down there, if you're new to Marco, just hit that thing, say something, and then, yeah, I'll get a message, and I'll probably pull it up. That's it. So, I've been trying to find a way to more closely connect with people, and this is an idea. So, you can connect and you can be on here. I'm about to do some sampling. This is why this is going to be cool. I got the Force set up to do some sampling. And I got a bunch of angles set up. Is this yeah, there we go. So there's my record player. There's the Force. And then we got other stuff we can do. Basically, this is just going to be some fun, and I just want to see how this might work out. There might be some other people that might show up. So if so, maybe we'll go an hour. Maybe we'll go 30 minutes if we're having fun. Maybe we'll go further. But this is like a limited thing. So this video might end up just completely getting deleted after this. So take your opportunity and link up so that we can all kind of get connected. If I don't already know you, you know me. You know me and you know what I look like. So let's, and I don't even need to see your face. That's the cool thing about Marco. You can point it at the floor and just say what up. This is a way that we can be more, I don't know, personal, I guess. But I picked up some records. I got 2 records from my local Goodwill. I'll show you what they are. I'm going to check my audio one last time with my voice so I know about how far I need to be. All right, that's good. All right, so I got this one. This is Gordon Bach. It just looked cool. It just looked cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I also got this one. This is like a movie soundtrack type thing. So that might be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. But that first one I was playing was just something I had already laying around. Let's see. It's what is today? Today's what, a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, something like that. So you guys aren't that busy. Let me see what's up. Oh, let me say hi. Cool. What up? What's going on, everybody? Q and Dylan. What's going on, Dylan? So, all right, I just want to make sure that I'm online with this iPad, because that would be pretty ridiculous. All right, cool. All right, so you guys got the directions. Let me go and make sure before I do anything else that there's actually a link that you can click on in the description of this live stream, because if there's not like a... I've never really looked in the description of my live stream before. So I want to see what this thing says, what it looks like. Can I get there? Right. Oh, there's me. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it's there. Nice. That's excellent. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. If I see anybody pop up over here, go ahead and throw you in, and we'll just do it like that. I'm going to have my phone on so that I can screen them somewhat. I'm supposed to have a moderator up in here too, so we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and get in on that. Oh, Gordon, I don't know, whatever this is, Gordon Bach. I could do one of these. Try to like focus it in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And everything else is horrible. That's cool. All right. All right, so I'm going to just see. Probably won't be able to talk while I'm over there, but that's all right. I wonder if I can turn this mic up enough to where I don't need... There's this little fan in the background. I hope that's not a problem. I guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? All right. Okay. We haven't got anybody in here? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. This could be a complete and utter fail, but for $2, hey, that's good entertainment, right? I'm not afraid. And I haven't done much chopping on the Force. I have done some chopping, but it's not like the X. You don't get to manually punch in the samples. You just kind of have to use the slice function. So, but that's what we'll do. So I'm just going to sample it first. All right. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. That's nice. Dang. I mean, that's my style. I like that. It's just like a flute or something. That's cool. So I'm gonna start that over. One more time. The Force pad screen is kind of finicky. It's not even. Jeez. I don't know if I even caught the beginning of it. There we go. I got it this time. Okay, Q's here. Q. It's my moderator. Man, my mic. Ooh. So I know I just like took the very first thing that I heard, but I liked it.
Oh,
So
the seals come up, you know.
Oh, we got talking. We got some vocal. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, that thing's probably like a pan flute or something like that, but yeah, I don't know. I like that. Let's see what this is about.
Water and become a man, the gray seals.
What?
And they say if you can take one for a husband, you'll never find a better man to you.
Oh, hold up.
Take the money hunger.
We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here and see my man real quick. Let's go over here.
As to type
Let's see
something
what this is about.
Also leave a message on here so that way he or I can see it immediately and then maybe be able to answer
Okay,
question.
I see a problem. If you're gonna comment, please turn down any video that's on in the background. Q, run that one back for me. All right, let's go back over here.
Right
Whoa. All right. Yeah, Q, just start a new one in there and I'll come in.
Dying from you and give you peace.
Man, I'm gonna take
There
a
was a
couple of
woman who
these.
gave her heart to a seal man, and his calling was Oidale.
All right. I don't ask for much, obviously. Oh, that spot. This is. All right. I'm gonna go with that for now. Okay, vocal. And I'm gonna keep that one. All right, my man's back now. Let's go back over here. Turn it down a little bit. So, destroy everybody. Let's try that.
All right, now. Bam, let's go. No notifications on anything. And what I was saying is, aside from typing in a comment on YouTube, throw one on here on Marco so that way will be able to reply faster or maybe take note to what it is that you're saying or asking or maybe even suggesting so that way it doesn't really mess up his workflow. trying to read little lines in the comment section on YouTube. That's what I was saying there. All right, man. Bam, let's go.
That's my man right there. And yeah, so Q, you're totally right. And if you're not familiar, go to Q's channel, because Q is a very interesting, creative guy, and he does a lot of really cool stuff. We vibe a lot, we chat a lot, so Q's one of my people. So anyway, come on in. All right. Now we got some chops. So let me get rid of this headphone. All right, I gotta switch that one back. I probably should. You know what? I guess I don't need. I probably don't need this one. I can plug that one. Oh, I did that again, didn't I? Yeah, I got another camera that's better for this. Problem is, the stupid thing shuts off every 30 minutes. Like a lot of stuff does. There we go. All right, cool. So I'm going to put that one into number 1. All right. So this should be a little bit better for us. That way I can easily go back and forth. And I'm making it shake, so that ain't good. All right, this is the first run with this stuff, so. Okay. Let's see. All right, I got that one. Now, I just got to plug this one in. There we go. I think that should do it. All right, cool. I think we're good now. Yep, and I gotta uncrop it. Here we go. Let me just uncrop this. Aha, cool, that'll work. All right, so this is how we can collaborate and communicate in real time. More than just typing. All right, so I did get some samples. So let's take a look at them real quick. I can go over here now. Should be able to. Whoops. I'll figure that out. All right. And I'm always worried without my headphones that you guys aren't going to be able to hear me. All right. So let's go to sample edit. This one is the second one. So this one's, here's the flute. All right. So I'm going to chop that up. Whoa. I'm going to chop that up. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do that. Only thing is about these, you're not going to get anything precise because they're not really carrying a melody. I mean, they're carrying a melody. They're not carrying a pattern. So I'm just going to have to make it work. I've never really done it like this on the Force. Maybe once. But because the Force has such a huge thing that you can do stuff with, it makes way more sense to do it over here if they can just make it possible to manually chop. Alright, so we should be good now. Let me check this little chat over here. Cool. Check this chat. I think I saw somebody enter into the group. They just haven't quite said hi yet. Alright. Ooh. Let me bring this camera down some too. This is camera number 2. Because you probably would want, if you're watching this for the Force, you're probably going to want to look downward like that a little bit more. And I'm cutting off the... There we go. That's about right. Cool. All right. Oops, I gotta copy that first. Copy that one up here, that one there. Then I'm gonna go into the sample, the program edit, I should say. And then the samples. You can bring them down in, actually I'm gonna go up. Alright, I like it way better like in the lower range, so I'm gonna copy this a couple times that way. We still over here? Yep, we're still over here. Alright, I'll be right there. There we go. Sounds like it's loud enough. And I can go over here, adjust the volume. I like that. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go over here.
My fault. Welcome, Ken, Mr. Kuntz. Hope you're enjoying this evening's live stream. My name is Q, if you saw it earlier. Assisting Will here. More like just helping him be able to do just a couple of things. Known him for like a year, just as I said before. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I also do music, do a lot of different things. Anyway, blabbing too much. Let's get back to the live stream.
Cool. That's perfect, man. That's just how we want it. Short and sweet. And then we're back to it. All right. All right, so I'm liking this somewhat. So I'm going to tap in something. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set the recording. I don't even know where my metronome's going yet, so I got to figure that out real quick. All right, it doesn't even sound like I have a metronome right now. So let me just turn that on. Oops, which one is it? I always forget if it's this one or this one. Come on now. Where's my metronome? Yeah, 1 bar. Yeah, okay, that's why. It's going out on 3 and 4. Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to hear the metronome a little bit. Because I don't have a separate out. So let's just get that done and then I'll... You know what I'll do? I'll put in a little quick drum thing. So load that up. Alright. I want that one. It's fine. I'm just trying to get a metronome type thing in here so that we can just get on with it. I don't want to hear the metronome. I don't know about you guys. Did I not set the loop length? Probably not. Oh, I think I got my default. Yeah, I got my default set, so. That's fine. Ain't about that anyway. Let's get back over here. Get rid of my metronome. Well, I do want it on, I just only want it on for recording. Yeah. Alright. So now I'm going to go back over here. Alright. What's happening right here? Something ain't right. Try one more time. That is one quirk about the Force, is that the pads are half the size, so you're gonna have to have coordination. Alright, let's see if I got that this time. Alright, I need to change the pad quantization on this thing, because that's really annoying that it's shutting me off. Come on. Now why aren't you letting me change the quantization? I'm on a different version of this thing right now. Unfortunately, I probably should have brought it back to the previous version, but it's cool. I've got kind of a you know, beta, so, but it's fine. I'm just gonna have to edit it some. Back over to launch, go to edit. Okay, I'm gonna change it to 2. Try to adjust that tempo a little bit. Good enough. Alright. Cool. Now let me go ahead and load in some sort of kit that I can actually do something with. And then I'm going to pull up. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to load up that one. I'll load up that one. Load up that. Alright, we'll just go with that for now. Let me check this real quick. And alright, I see. Oh, cool, Mr. Basic. What up, Mr. Basic? Yeah. Yo, he's at work, so that's cool. And yeah. If anybody's in here right now, there's a link down in the description, and you can go there, and there's an app in there, and I can pull you up into this live stream right here. So if you want to introduce yourself or come on in and say what up, then you have that opportunity. So let's see. All right, I'm just gonna see what we got. Alright. Put this in launch mode. I think Alright, let's start that. Let's do that. I must have changed my launch quantizations, because this isn't this isn't how I wanted to do this. Alright, so on the X, I'm like, I know I've been using it for so long that I know where everything is, like at the drop of a hat. Whoops. But on this thing, it's a little different. It's not that bad. I just have to... Whoops. Why am I... Oh, that's my clip. Is that why? Yeah, I haven't spent nearly enough time with this thing, to be honest with you, but it's cool. I normally use it as kind of just like a synth, really. Yeah, so... But the things that I'm working on with the Force are the Ableton integration stuff, because I'm a push guy, stuff like that. So that's the stuff that's very interesting to me. So yeah, let me go back over here and go to track. Whoops. Go to track edit. Sample edit. Come on now. Oh, that's the one right there. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna hold that down. Where's my... Let's go with that. another drum. And then just go ahead and add in. I think I loaded up all kinds of stuff already, but that's fine. Alright. Yeah, so you know what? Let me go to that. That reminds me. Let me go to that vocal I put together, that vocal track, and I'll just chop that up and use that since I already did it. So, do that. Well, that's not a vocal. Oh, there it is. Move to play. And go with that one. Yeah, Q, it looks like as far as the Marco goes, it's a miss, but it's cool. I'm gonna pull you up. I'm gonna pull you up again though.
Hey, Will, Mr. Legitimate, what is it? Legitimate Crimes Records. Pardon me there for hacking up your name at first. He was saying that he's beta testing 3.0.4 for the Akai Force. Do you have that update? Is that something that you're working on as well? And then I'm gonna have to go back into his comments. He was saying something about how to do a sample, but let me go back into the comment. I'll bring it back out.
Yeah, man, that's cool. First rule of Beta Club is you don't talk about Beta Club. So, even though I already have. But, yeah, so let me just see if we got anything. Alright, cool. Nice. All right, I'm gonna go with that, and I really appreciate you, Q, for being here for this and participating in this way. It's good to have you here to do this with me. All right, so got this little guy. So I'm gonna have to tune it because it's not gonna match, but. Oh, and yeah, I did see your, and Legitimate Crimes, I did see your thing about the warping too. I just put the warp on right now. Appreciate that. So. To copy this thing. Let's try that again. Do that. That's not what I was trying to do. I must have no quantize. Yup. Alright. That's the issue right there. Alright, try it again. Whoops. Man, I can't believe I had that wrong the whole time. Alright, now I'm gonna put a filter on it. Put a little drive. Yeah. Good enough. Hey, whatever. See if we can throw some friggin' knock on this thing. Oh, there we go. Bring that down. Alright, let me take a look at these comments while I play subs. Man, that's hitting hard in my ear. I hope you guys aren't on an iPhone. You're not hearing that. Alright, let me take a look at these real quick. Oh, cute. Alright. Oh, you don't have the app? No, it's for your phone. Ah, no data. That's okay. That's cool. No expectations, bro. I'm just glad you're here. That's all that matters. And yeah, Mr. B. Mr. B's up in here. Genuine people. That's what we're looking for. So let me. How long have we been on here, man? We've been on here a little while, but so YTMP. If you saw the thumbnail, YTMP. Okay. You guys that are here that have been part of this thing, even if it's just recently. YTMP, you guys are all doing it. So you guys are YouTube, music. The P is all subjective. So you want to go producer, programmer, performer, YouTube, music, people. So call it what you want, but we're all part of this community. And I'm going to get t-shirts, I'm going to get hats, and we're just going to yuck it up, man. We're going to YTMP it, and I'm going to do some videos that are going to help people to get started making music and other content. They don't have to make music. It's just like if you want to be part of something that's not solely revolving around you and you want to, be a part of a community type thing, then YTMP is gonna be there to kind of like help you through it. You know, if you need tips on what camera gear, you know, what bit rates, computer stuff, like there's some way smarter people on YouTube than me, and I'm lucky to be friends with a few of them, and they are way like stratosphere, you know, just as far as like knowledge base about like computer stuff and just technical stuff, you know. And this is all part of it. Like we can all kind of pull from each other. Like you're good at video, okay, you're good at audio, you can build stuff, you're really good with people, and you know, you like just all kinds of stuff. And we don't all need to do everything ourselves. We have each other to learn from. Like you don't have to make the same mistake I make, because I can tell you what I did and then you can avoid it, and vice versa, because I don't want to keep making these stupid mistakes. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so it's just a cool thing. And what I'm doing right now is just like a side note. Like what I'm doing is just like background noise. So don't worry about what I'm doing. Just do this, you know? Yeah, so of course my camera, it's been 30 minutes at least because my camera shut off again. But I'm going to ask you a question. So I started off this thing by saying, I might, oh, by the way, legit, it's cool about, you know, your data situation and all that. So don't worry about it. But if you want to later on get in touch for whatever reason, then you've got access to it. You got the link. Just go and grab it. And I'm going to slide this back. Actually, I'm going to zoom it in, because my bare ass legs are showing, and that's embarrassing. Yeah, so the question I was going to say at the beginning of this, I said, you know, I don't know if this is going to end up staying up or not. I guess I have two questions. Which camera am I looking at? This one. I have two questions. Number one, does this video stay up? Or do we just use this as a temporary hangout, and then at the end, I delete it? Or, you know, we keep it up. And not only do we keep it up, but I just keep it going right now, because it's been at least 30 minutes. I know it has. So it's been probably like, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. Somebody tell me how long this video has been. And I'll check it in a bit. But yeah, I can shut it down. If you guys are chilling, I'm going to pull out this other record that I got. I got a little look at this one. I didn't flip it. And also, I'm rusty at the Force, like as far as like real-time sampling, stuff like that. So now I'm kind of getting back a feel of it. I did some sampling with it, with records, when I first got it, and that was like in November or something. And since then, I've been using it for, you know, looping like synth patches and kind of like more like a hub for audio. I haven't been using it. I've been using it as like a live looping thing. I've got the Mini Nova with the vocoder, so I've been running the vocoder into it and doing stuff like that. But I want to get more. I got a whole manual where, I mean, we're going to be going over this stuff on Modboss. But yeah, so let me see. Cool, man. That's exactly what I want to see. Y'all are in here doing your thing. That's exactly what I want to see. All right, so, and Legit Crimes, if you haven't been to his channel, go check out his channel. Mr. Basic, if you haven't been to his channel, go check out his channel. Dylan's my nephew. He's in here too. He was a little bit earlier. He does stuff with video games and Minecraft and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys are into video games, go check out his channel. And yeah, so all this stuff is just, you know, just us doing our thing. So, and I'm super impressed actually how good this sounds, like as far as the quality. it's been a struggle. Like, my laptop has been good to me, but recently I'm having problems with CPU on my desktop. So my desktop has been a source of pain. I'm gonna turn this other one down. And so I'm contemplating this big purchase, right? And I'm sure you guys have done it. So the big purchase, you know, I'm gonna have to probably pull the trigger on a new desktop because I can't trust this thing if it's crashing on me during live streams. Now, it's not my streaming thing, so the laptop is good. I'm doing all of this streaming from this box with my laptop, and it's got a, you know, it's got a good processor. It's plenty. But the desktop, for like, if I want to do music on the side, I don't want to run this doing both. I just don't, because this thing has had problems too. So yeah, pulling the trigger on a really expensive freaking desktop is not my top priority, but I want to get Modboss back up and running on a normal basis. I want to get doing more MTL lives. Right now, I'm just like troubleshooting a lot of stuff. So I'm troubleshooting, and I am doing these like things like this, which are not structured or anything because I don't trust this stuff. I don't want to plan like an elaborate thing and then have something crash on me. So let me put you over here for a second so I can take a drink. And this is all I drink nowadays, so nothing fancy. Just don't want everybody watching me drink. So, that beat right there that I'm playing, probably what I would do with this. Whoops. Oh, let me check this again. Poor Q, in there all by himself. Come on, peeps. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just looking for a home. He's like, somebody talk to me. It's cool. Man, me and Q, what do? We talk maybe like a few hours a week or more. I got some other people that y'all are going to be meeting soon. Another guy that I'm really excited about, his name's Phil. Phil, shout out to Phil, okay? Really excited about Phil. Why am I excited about Phil? Because Phil is the Belgian version of me if I went to college. So Phil is a very interesting guy, and I can't wait for... he just started putting videos up again. You may be able to find him maybe soon, tomorrow or something. Maybe he'll post a comment on this. But you'll be able to find him at Philback. And then he's just started putting videos up now with his Studio Black. And he's got a nice, you know, he's doing a live rig type thing too. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool. And then yeah, I got some guests lined up for Modboss too. For MTL Live. And you guys are gonna be happy about these guests. A few of you know who you are, but then the few that are in here also do know about these other guests. It's gonna be really cool, but I don't want to like get my hopes up because you never know, something could fall through and they may not be able to do it. So rather than put that energy out there, we're just gonna say yes, it'll be awesome. So all right, normally what I would do with this right now is I would probably export it to my SD card and I'd pull it in here at this point, or I would throw it in the Deluge because the Deluge will accept that. If I save that as a wave, I can just pull it in the Deluge. Is that something you guys want to see? Tell me. Let me take a look and see. Because this thing is, I'm asking questions, but at the same time, you guys aren't gonna get this question for like a minute. So do I have the patience to wait for a minute? I can throw it in. I can throw it in the Dell and mess with that, or I can go to another record, pull that up. Doesn't really matter to me. And yeah, Mr. B's all excited about these circuits over here. He's a circuit. He's like a fiend. If he could sleep on circuits, he'd sleep on circuits. But he don't want to hurt a circuit, so he doesn't sleep on it. But he should. All right. It is bad for live stream. It is bad for live stream, but it's all really I can use right now. And the thing about OBS is it has nothing to do with my current problems, because I'm running OBS on my laptop. My laptop's fine with the live streaming video. My laptop doesn't want to do audio, but it does the streaming pretty damn well. And then my laptop, my desktop, will do video, but it doesn't have a SSD. It's got an i5 quad core, but it's not an it doesn't have SSD. It's just not like prepared. It could be, but it's like right on the edge of what it should be. So I need to upgrade that and then just keep this for the video streaming. But the one I'm thinking about, it's very, very expensive, and it's going to be able to do everything, but I'm not going to use it like that. I don't want to wear it out. So I'll do what I said I'm going to do, and I'll use it for what I want to use it for. And then if in a pinch I need to go live with it or whatever, you know what? You guys are gonna hold me against, hold that against me later, I'm sure, because I'm probably gonna be like, check out this awesome computer. I do everything. But all right. Let me see here. Who? Q? You want to hear Q? I'll let you hear Q. This is Q right here.
Hey, Will. Hold up. Hey, Will. Mr. Legitimate. What is it?
Oh.
Yes, we do have a new person in here. It says...
Okay.
Ken Kuntz.
There you go. That was it. That's my guy right there, though. Let's see. Come on, Q. You still here? Pop back up with a fresh one. You got something fresh for us? Let me see, because I want him to get this now. Let me see if he's still on here. Q. Give us a fresh one. Because he won't see this for a while. So I need to, try to speed this up. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and export that. Somebody was asking me to export it to the Deluge. Let me see if this is new.
Well, Mr. Legitimate.
No, that one's not new either. So let's see. He'll get in there. I'm gonna go ahead and export that. I'm gonna put it on the Deluge card. So when I come back, maybe we'll have something new. But let me go over here. All right. So all I gotta do is, so I'm just gonna turn this off. I don't even know. All right, I was just messing around with it. I don't think people give the Deluge enough credit for its synth engine. I don't hear enough people talk about it. It's quite good. All right, so I'm gonna shut it off, and I'm gonna pull this thing. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna pull this thing out, and with that. Okay, I'm gonna pop it in here. Oops, upside down. The Deluge takes it upside down. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. And then just, oops, stop that thing. Okay, and then just gonna export it. Let me save it to this first. Save it. And I'll call it Force. Oh, I heard a beep. Let's see. This might be Q.
This is from Will sent me these sounds, and so I made a little something out of them. Hopefully you guys can hear it well. I don't have my audio like I wanted to do run directly into the phone, so we'll just go off of the speakers.
That's dope.
Just a little snippet, little snippet. I'll bring something up again if we're going to be on a little bit longer, maybe a little bit something, because I do like.
Let's go, Q.
I do a lot of different shit, so
hell yeah.
I'll pull up something else.
Let's go. I don't know who made that fire, but oof, I like it. All right, so let's see. Let me go back out here. And then, all right, I think I saved it. Yeah. And oh, I had too many little devices going there. All right, so that's good enough. And then, yeah, so we'll go with that. Okay, and then I'm going to eject it. Whoops, go back there. Okay, now I'm going to pop it. Whoops. I'm going to pop it in here. But normally what I got to do is I got to put it into the X. And then I got to export it as a wave. But I'm wondering if it will... I'm wondering if the Deluge might be able to pull up the tracks, like the clips. I want to see what happens. So let me just do that. Let's just see. This could be cool, though. Because the Deluge can load entire files. So let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm going to pull up a new drum kit because it's going to use a drum kit to do this. Let's try that again. Okay, here's the Force file right here. I just named it Force. Alright, so what it did is it's going to break down everything into samples. I'd have to build it again. But let's see if I can just find those waves. Hey. There they are. Oh no, that was the other one. There it is. Okay. I called the other one flute. There it is, right there. There's the flute. Alright, let's put that in there. Alright, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change from loop to cut, and that should just create a single hit as it scrolls. So I'm gonna double it up. All right. All right. Now, as much as that's like whatever, what I'm gonna do. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a metronome. And yeah, that'll work. I'm just gonna use that as a metronome. Because I don't use quantize, so. All right, now I want something a little different. All right, that's all right. We'll just keep going with that for a second. I'm gonna turn it up. Actually, it needs to just be turned up in my headphones. Okay, let's pull up a synth track. Yeah, so I don't know. Put this on it. All right, let's see what up, everybody. So that's just how you can take from the Deluge, from the Force, I should say, and pull it into the Deluge as waves. But normally what I would do is I would just pull it out of the Force, throw it on here, because I can load. Wait, is it the other way around? I can't remember. I think I can do both. Can load it up on here and then export it as a wave. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, so these dudes are just talking amongst each other, which is awesome. That's all, that's all it's about. And yeah, so let me see if there was anything else up in here. No, we're looking good though. Cool. Yeah. So, man, anybody got anything else? Is there any questions or anything? Because I'm just gonna, close it down. I mean, I could sit here and chill, but it looks like it's just a couple of us now. I mean, anybody that's watching, you want to get in touch with me or Q, you go into the description. You'll see an app in the description. It's free. Of course, if you're on a phone or something, you're going to need to be able to get on Wi-Fi to be able to use it. But yeah, you can put that link onto your phone. I take no responsibility if something happens to your phone. If you download it, I use it. Tons of people that I know, we all communicate this way. It's just a really neat way to stay in contact with each other. And like I said, it's free, so that's how we do it. But if you don't want to take the risk in putting something on your phone, then that's totally fine. Actually, I do have a friend, Phil, who's actually has run it from his computer. I think he used some sort of emulation software, Android emulation software. So I do know that it's possible. But okay. How would you export all your gear or write it into audio file? Oh, are you asking like if I'm playing multiple pieces of equipment? I'm kind of blurry, aren't I? I'm not 100% sure what the question is, but I'll read it. The question is, how would you export all your gear, or would you write it into an audio file? Yeah, so my my Q32 mixer is it's got like a bunch of it's a multi-track mixer, so I can do like 40 it's got 40 inputs, but I can do 32 simultaneously to either like if I want to plug it into my desktop, I can record 32 tracks simultaneously into a DAW or Audacity. I mean, I use Ableton. But if you don't want to use a DAW, then it's got another USB port on the front that's called a Q drive. So you plug in one of these. This is the one I use right here. Just a regular old USB stick. You plug that in, and then you can format it from the Q drive, and then this will actually, believe it or not, this will record 18 tracks simultaneously without a computer onto this. It's insane. The other cool thing about that mixer is it's full Wi-Fi. So like I've got an app that I can control all the faders from the iPad, and you know, this is like it's probably like, in my mind, the best mixer you could buy for a home studio, because it's still kind of small. Like there's big mixing desks out there and they're heavy, but that thing is I mean, I've got videos, it's not that heavy. It's heavy, but it's a lot of machine. So you got that, and it's got 10 mix outs on it. So I got one mix out coming here to this. I got another mix out coming into the Mpc X. I got another mix out going into the Force. I've got another mix out coming into the 2000 XL. And then I have an optional mix out that goes to my Deluge when I want to record into the Deluge. And then I got another mix out that goes to the monitors. So all these mixes are all kept kind of straight, and you can actually route audio between all the mixes. And I've got a set, a stereo pair. It's 27 and 28. Yeah, 27 and 20 inputs. 27 and 28 I turned into USB, because that's how it works. It will take either you can decide whether you want each channel to be a USB or a local. So the local is just your instrument, and then your USB is anything coming from the computer. So you have to decide how you want to keep your scene for the moment. So like I can set up 32 input tracks for all hardware, instrument tracks, and call that scene 1. And then I can just push scene 2 and it resets, and I can make all of those all USB. So if I wanted to, I could record everything into the computer and then press scene 2, and then all of that audio that I recorded into the computer will come back out onto the mixing board again, so that you can use the faders and you can use the EQ, the built-in EQ and everything and all the effects on the mixer to then record either back into the computer or onto the USB stick. So it's pretty much everything you need, but they're not cheap. Okay. Yeah. You really do want to have like flexible workflow, you know, like if you can run multiple pieces of equipment to multiple places, to me that's going to give the most like the creative inspiration for me comes from like the complexity of the routings and stuff. So a lot of people, they take pride in the way they chop samples and the way that they can you know, the way they can mix, or you know, they take great pride in their ability to program drums. For me, I take pride in doing interesting and unique routings that give you really strange and unique, you know, creative results. Because yeah, like when you start putting one piece of equipment into another and then resample it to another, it does something weird to the audio that's kind of cool to me. It's not everybody's thing, but yeah. Let me make sure this isn't a...
Will sent me these sounds.
Oh yeah, that was the one from before. So that's cool. But yeah, so that's basically it. And, you know, I support everybody that, you know, anybody that I know that's out there trying to get their own stuff going, you know, whether it's 2 subscribers or 5,000, as long as you treat others with respect and you're a genuine person, then I can rock with you. But I just try to keep things light and just try to, you know, stay positive and just not let things really derail, you know, because it's happened plenty of times. So, but anyway, okay, so the MIDI tempo sync, it's really dependent on the workflow I'm using. Okay, all right, I'm gonna show you. All right, this is kind of cool, but I don't know if I can. I think I can. Let me see if I can turn this. All right. Okay. So over here, that thing right there is the that's the Mio 10. So the Mio 10 is a MIDI router. Like, it comes with you know, there's some software that you can use, but you know, you can also program everything right from the front panel. Basically, it's got 10 MIDI, like standard MIDI, 5-DIN MIDI. And that's just to get you started, because it's also got a whole bunch of USB. I think it's got 10. Is it 10? No. It's 10 and 16. No, okay, so it's got 10. That's right. It's got 10 USB, so you can plug in 10 USB devices. So your Force is a USB device. But actually, no, I take that back. You can't count the Force and you can't count the Mpc X because they don't receive MIDI in that way. They only present MIDI. They only control things, really. I mean, the way I'd use it is I got my Mpc and my Force, so those will always be linked using Ableton Link. My Mpc X controls most of my equipment for the MIDI clock. So this goes to your Deluge. My Mpc X goes to the Deluge. The Force goes to the Mpc 2000 XL. But then everything else, other than the Deluge, goes into the Mio 10. So it's either USB MIDI or it's 5-DIN MIDI. And then everything is routed to the Deluge. So my Deluge is my MIDI powerhouse. So all my MIDI tracks, the Deluge can run 16 MIDI tracks easily. And so I just put, one piece of equipment on a single MIDI track and call it that. So no matter where I am in the studio, I got gear over here. I got gear everywhere. If I have the Deluge recording, it doesn't matter what track I have on the Deluge, it will record the MIDI. So if I play a keyboard over there, the Deluge is going to record it because I have it all mapped. I have a template set up. So I don't really use computers in that way. I'm just now getting back into my push and stuff. But it's more of a, temporary, like a what do you want to call it, experimental thing. I do love Ableton, and I started out, I have a Berkeley education. It's my only formal education on Ableton. So like performing with it, using it in a live situation and stuff like that, I can navigate it quite quickly. So I want to try to bring some of that into my hardware stuff because I went completely the other way. So yeah, let me see. I hope I answered your question. Yep. So yeah, that's about it then. My MIDI tempo is run by Link or my Mpc X, and then the Mpc X, the Mpc X is basically like my, unless I've got an Ableton project up, that Mpc X is the master, because the Mpc X starts the Deluge, and then the Deluge starts everything else. That's how it works. So yeah, but anyway, it's been real, it's been fun. So I'm gonna end it right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep this up yet. I hope everybody had a good time. I'm just glad that you guys are here. I know we did a lot more kind of like chilling and stuff, but we do have something, so I'm gonna play it out. All right, guys. Peace to everybody. Stay positive. Q, I'll hit you up. All right. Later, guys.